In today's video, we will be teaching you how to play PSP games on Windows-powered PC. We are recording this tutorial on a Windows 10 laptop, but the given instructions can be followed for Windows 8 and Windows 7 as well. Let's get started with system requirements. All the process does not require you buy and install any additional hardware, as well as, you don't need to have a high-end PC with exceptional system resources. Playing PSP games require 2 GB of RAM and processor. With average speed, we recommend 4 GB of RAM for better results. Having a graphic card is a plus point, but it's not mandatory at all. Although built-in GPUs can play most of the games without any lag and other issues, but some games do not perform well. You may face plenty of problems. As far as older computers are concerned, chances of success are higher if your desktop, tablet PC, or laptop was made after 2010. We tested Dell Latitude D830, which was first released in 2007, for playing PSP games. Though games perform slow, but games are quite playable, except Grand Theft Auto game series. We have observed that, if your computer has 1366 by 768 resolution size, and can play GTA San Andreas, without any lag, and other issues, then definitely your device can play PSP games. You need 2 things to play PSP games on a Windows PC: a PlayStation Portable Emulator, and PSP ROMs. Although there are plenty of PSP emulators out there, but we would like to recommend to use PPSSPP. This emulator is free to use, with open source license, and truly easy to set up. No complicated configuration is required. Download and install PPSSP Emulator. You may find the download link on softsuggester.com. Please take a very crucial point into account while downloading. Download the installer according to your system. If the system type is 32-bit, then you need to download 32-bit version. 32-bit version will not work if system type of your device is 64-bit. You will have to download, and then install 64-bit installer. PPSSBP requires a few Windows components. You will have to install manually, if required Windows components are missing in your copy of Windows. For your convenience, we have put links of videos on the installation of required Windows components in video description. They have updated the download page. The installer now supports both 32 and 64-bit. Click on Installer instead of a zip file, because you will need to install a zip extractor software to extract the zip file. After download completes, install PPSSBP Emulator. This PSP emulator requires minimum 100 MB of free disk space for itself, and additional space for game ROMs. In short, the more free space you need, the more PSP ROMs you download to play in the emulator. The installation is complete. We now need to have a PSP ROM. PSP ROMs can be downloaded from the internet. There are a plethora of websites on the internet. By PSP ROMs download websites. PSP ROMs are provided in 2 shapes: ISO image files, and zip files. If you have downloaded an ISO image file, simply locate downloaded file, and play. But you will need to extract downloaded ROMs, if you have a zip file. To extract a zip file, you can use WinRAR, 7-zip or any other software. We are going to use WinRAR. Right-click on Downloaded Zip File. Hover your mouse over WinRAR menu, and click on Extract here. You can now play the game. This easy-to-use and free PSP emulator also supports USB and wireless joystick or controller. Just plug in or connect wirelessly via Bluetooth, and start playing your favorite game. You don't need mapping for joystick. but it is possible to define your favorite controller keys. We people at Simple Tutorials hope game lovers find today's video informative and useful. Please do let us know in the comments section if we could not manage to explain anything properly. Team Simple Tutorials will try to solve your problems as soon as possible. The comments section can also be used for questions, precious suggestions, and feedback.
Please visit softsuggester.com to get download links and more info. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Simple Tutorials to help us make more useful videos. Please ring the bell button to get the latest updates.